Welcome to Weir Reading Virtual Storytime for April 7th, 2024, Part 2. Today's theme is National Library Week. The Not So Quiet Library by Zachariah. Every Saturday, Oscar and Theodore got up bright and early. Not to watch cartoons or play outside with their friends. It was the day they went to the library with Dad. Dad always said that a day of quiet exploration required a proper breakfast. At the library, Theodore and Oscar returned their old books, waved to Ms. Watson, and crept past old pickled onion Mr. Tasker. They headed down to the children's department while Dad headed up to the nap department. Oscar and Theodore were just settling into another quiet library day when boom, crash, growl. Boom, crash, growl. Shh, knock it off, Theodore. It's not me. It appeared there was a monster in the library. There's a monster in the library! Told you it wasn't me! They couldn't outrun the monster, so they tried hiding. And bluffing. You better not mess with us, monster. My brother knows kung fu. Yeah, right. They even tried trapping the monster. Click, click, staple, staple. Growl! But that just made him angrier. The only option left was diplomacy. Excuse me, Mr. Monster, is something wrong? Yeah, there's something wrong. We hate books. The many-headed monster tried everything to make books taste good. Seymour topped his with whipped cream. This book tastes terrible. Chuck tried mustard. Yuck. Winston swallowed his book whole. Pat tried hot sauce. And Bob used sprinkles, but they just bounced off. Should have picked a soft cover. Actually, books are for reading. What? You mean this whole restaurant is filled with things we can't eat? Well, we'll just have to eat you guys instead. Finally. Grab the sprinkles, Winston. Wait! That's when Theodore remembered something. Donuts. Perfect. You guys will taste great with donuts on top. Yum, yum. Thankfully, Miss Watson stepped in. Story time, everyone. Please sit crisscross applesauce. Applesauce? I like applesauce. Story time. Sounds tasty. Luckily, monsters like story time as much as they like donuts. Sorry about the whole gonna eat you thing. That was just the low blood sugar talking. I don't know what's better, this book or this donut. Books sound so much better than they taste. This one next, please. After story time, the monsters promised to clean up the library. Besides, Miss Watson could really use some help reaching the high shelves. The boys promised to return for story time every Saturday, after Bob, Seymour, Winston, Pat, and Chuck promised not to eat them. And that's how the not-so-quiet library became quiet again. How did you know the monsters love donuts? I read it in a book. The end. We're going to make a 5-headed monster, and what you'll need is a glue stick and some markers, crayons, coloring pencils, paints, something to give your monster some color. And your Craft to Go kit is this hand that's going to become a 5-headed monster. We got 2 legs like the monster in the story. We're going to glue them underneath. And we've got 10 eyes, 2 for each monster. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue on my legs, because I'd like to color the whole thing at once. So there's one leg. And 2 legs. Now I did it so the feet are facing apart. If you want to do them facing together like how I laid it earlier, you can do that. But that's all you'll need the glue for, because the eyes I gave you are self-stick eyes. So you don't have to worry about gluing them on. So then we're just going to make our monsters. I'm going to do them all different. Do that. I think I'm going to go with Rainbow Monster. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the video so that you don't have to watch me color. I'm sure you can figure out your monster on your own. And then we'll come back and see how it looks. This is how it looks so far. Now I'm going to put the eyes on. So I just peel them right off of the paper and stick them on. There's one guy. Oops, this one's really stuck. You might have to put them really close together. 2. There's 3. 4. 5. And I'm going to make these happy heads. I'm going to give them all a smile. They're happy that they got to go to story time. And that's my monster. And I hope yours turned out really cool.